Shout out to Adrian Thomas for sending me this story, and this is probably one of the sickest cases or stories that I have ever done. And whew, okay. So in this picture, you see a man by the name of Christopher Senna, his wife, Deborah Senna, and his ex-wife, Terry Senna. And it's ironically that his ex-wife still holds his name. And all three of them are involved with having the children, his children, with one of the wives involved in a sex ring. And not just any type of sex ring. I'm talking about the most deviant, diabolical sex rings that you probably have ever heard of. This guy made his kids that that are of his flesh, have sex with him, his current wife, his ex-wife, and the dog. You heard that correctly. Like, I didn't leave anything out. At least I hope I didn't. But it just came out that a judge has sentenced him to 341 years in prison. He needs to have something worse happen to him other than just that, in my honest opinion. But I'm glad that his ass is getting put away. Now, I don't know what their sentence is, but we're going to read this article, and hopefully we can find some additional information. It says, back in February, a Las Vegas man was convicted of a slew of sex crimes that one was noted as one of the worst cases Nevada authorities had ever seen. That, as a result, has now led to a punishment of 60 life sentences in prison. Judge Bill Kephart handed down 341 years to Christopher Senna earlier this week after being convicted of 95 counts in a rape and pornography ring involving his own children that also included his wife and ex-wife as accomplices. The three were arrested back in 2014 after it was revealed that they created pornography with their own children, as prosecutors say the abuse occurred over 20 years. For their crimes, Deborah Senna, Christopher's ex-wife, and Terry Senna, Christopher's wife, accepted plea deals that gave them life sentences, although they'll be eligible for parole in 10 years. Conversely, however, Christopher Senna won't be eligible for parole after another 337 years, relieving all doubts that he'll ever see another day of freedom. They don't need to have the option of parole. I'm talking about the wife and the ex-wife. Let them serve out their life sentences as well. That is some sick ass shit. For 20 years, they forced their own children to have sex with all three of them and their dog. So that's forcible rape and bestiality. It says 95 counts, 60 life sentences. He deserves whatever is coming his way. I say, why don't y'all just take him out within the first year of him entering that prison? Hell, those two as well. And they try to say black people make bad parents. Like I said, we're rough around the edges, granted, but what person is perfect? But this right here that you see on your screen, that's a whole nother element of throw that shit away. Throw it all away. Throw the whole goddamn bloodline away. I don't know what kind of, and you know, you got to think, what kind of issues psychologically, mentally are their children having to go through? Now, it says their children. It didn't specify the sex, the gender of the children. It just said their kids. It didn't even specify. Let me see if I maybe need to go back and look at this. It didn't even specify how many children they had, and it didn't specify the genders. So it could have been all boys, all girls, or a mixture of both. Either way, the shit is sickening. And it's amazing because the mainstream media really isn't talking about it, except maybe on a local level. I don't know if I have any subscribers from Vegas out there, but if I do, let me know any more additional details about this story that may have been left out. But I think just reading that alone let me know that these three individuals right here are rotten pieces of shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.